Good morning, everyone. It is a rainy morning this morning. It's not raining right now, but it was. But the rain hit me and made me think I have to finish this rain barrel because we've actually started. It was actually collecting, and this thing is already gonna be hard to move as it is. So I have to get this stand built so that it can, stay stationary in one spot. I don't have to worry about moving it before it rains again, because it's supposed to keep raining for the next like 10 days. So we're gonna get something put together real quick and get it up on this stand so we can start using it. Alright, I cleared off some of the space on the porch because I'm gonna be building it under here due to it being wet out there. And so this is some of the wood I'm gonna use in my 2x4s for my legs. Some plywood. I got some more spare wood right down there that I'm gonna use. And I got my drill, tape measure, pan, level, and my exterior wood screws. And then I also have a circular saw I'm gonna pull out here in a minute. But we're gonna go ahead and get the measurements on the barrel so I know how wide to make it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, the barrel's only about 2 feet wide, so actually 2 feet's a little more than what it is, but I'm going to give it 2 feet on all sides to make sure that I have enough room to set the whole barrel on. Alright, so these 4x4s are actually 6 feet long. I want the thing to sit about 3 feet high, so I'm going to cut both of these down to 3 feet apiece. Alright, now that I have all 4 of my legs cut, it's time to get my 2x6s to measure out. I need 2 feet by 2 feet, so I'm going to cut out the sides, and then we're going to get that going. Alright guys, I got these 2x6s, each 2 feet apiece. I got 4 out of one board. I need to cut 4 more. But these will act as the sides and the support to keep it together. Alright, I got most of my wood cut so far. Got the legs cut and the sides cut. They're all over there. Right now it is time to assemble. So hopefully all my measurements worked out and it's going to be good. If not, I'm going to make it work. Oh, I forgot. Instead of, I don't want to put the plywood directly on top and make it taller. I want to actually recess it in, so I got to make my side pieces. See, I got it right now how it's flush, but I actually have to raise it up the thickness of the plywood. So I got to measure the plywood and then factor that in so I can have it set in there. Alright, so it's 1/2 inch thick plywood, so I need to measure down 1/2 inch measure down 1/2 inch from the top of my 2x6s so that I can set it down in there and it'll sit flush. Alright, so now that I got 2 legs together, I just gotta put the rest of it together, put the bottom supports on, and then we will put the top on it with the plywood. Alright guys, the framework is all done. There she is. And yes, that's about 3 feet. It's going to be down on the ground where the barrel's at now. All I got to do is cut the plywood to insert the top and probably put a brace across the middle just in case the load it won't bear the load, which I think it might not. So I'll put me a brace in the middle there. Alright, so I got the frame all done. I got the support in it, and now all I have to do is cut the plywood to put on top. But there's what she's looking at so far. It's not a true 2x2 because of the way I did the ends here, but it is 2 foot by 21 inches, which is perfectly fine anyway, as long as, so that means the spout will actually hang off a little bit, which is fine because that's what I want to happen. I want the spout to hang off. So we're going to get the plywood top right there, about a 1/2 inch thick. We're going to get it cut off and put it on top. I just cut the top. I haven't screwed it down yet, but that fit pretty perfectly. I measured out that just right. Once I screw it down, it'll be more stable. It's not a 100% perfect cut because, like I said before, I am not a professional. I'm not a carpenter. I'm not a licensed contractor. I'm just a normal person. So I think what happened now, what turned out, is very good, and I'm very happy with it. Alright guys, completely done with it, and I must say, it's looking good. Like, super good. Like, a professional built that. Like, doesn't look like I built it. I'm serious. Like, look at this. For being a non-professional, look at that. Not perfect, but it's right there. Like, that is awesome. I'm so happy with it. Now I just gotta go get it down there, and get it in place. Hopefully I'll probably have to level the ground out down there, but it'll be worth it. Alright, it's out here drizzling a little bit, but I gotta get this barrel moved so I can put the stand in here and get it leveled out to put the barrel on top before this thing starts getting too heavy. Alright, it's not very level, but I'm going to get it down here, see what I need to do to get it level. Probably have to dig some ground out, but we'll see that. Yeah, not level at all. So I'm going to have to dig some of this spot out so I can make sure that it's level so the barrel doesn't tip back or forward. this is going to be the hard part, trying to get that barrel up on top of there by myself. Alright, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's still pretty heavy. But now I just gotta make sure that when it comes down from the roof, that it falls directly into the barrel. If it don't, then I'll have to move it all over again, and I really hope I don't have to. So I had fun making the water barrel, the stand. It's all up, it's functional, it's actually raining right now. So hopefully that thing will get filled up pretty soon, because it's supposed to rain a lot. But I had to get ready for work, so you can see, because starting to work back after all this stuff. It's coming back up slowly. I'm only working a couple hours a day, but I have to get ready for work, and I'm going to have to get out of here. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, it is the end of the day. I am home from work. Actually, I've been home for a little while. Ate dinner, took care of some stuff outside, and the water barrel is actually like almost halfway full already, just from the rain from the past couple hours. It's great. It's awesome. But we'll fill you up tomorrow to see how full it gets. And then, until then, you guys have a good night. I am the Bearded Homesteader.